Yo, what's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about UK headline that took the fastest U-turn in inflation from 7.9 to 6.8 in one single month, and also exactly how you can use that information and apply it to the British pound or the GBP currency that most of you probably love to trade there as well. If you're new here, the sub would be appreciated as I provide valuable educational content on a daily basis. And if you enjoy the content, please do consider smashing that thumbs up button there as well. But before we continue, as always, let's see if we've got any questions today. From the top, Mr. Catleo saying, the best YouTube channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We've got Eswin saying, I think you need to show us which ones work. I can definitely do that. I have done a video previously similar to the one that I've done before. But again, what I always do is I always share my experiences with you guys so that you don't have to make the same mistake that I did. Thanks for the info. Does my Forex pay out? Yes, they pay out 100%. Also the fastest. Dalvain de Klerk is saying, insightful content as usual. Keep it up, man. Keep it up, man. You're the only legit trader I came across on Instagram instances. Very happy to hear. The way saying on DEX, I have not done DEX yet. If you are referring to the dollar index, that's basically because of the positive retail sales that came through yesterday. And then thanks for the feedback. Ndungo Mugure is saying 12 minutes of talking yet saying nothing. I am very sorry that you feel that way. Then Duke Nukem is saying, I love your Forex, new Forex analyze. Thank you so much, guys. Let's jump straight over it. Remember, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I'm more than happy to answer them. Positive, negative, it really doesn't matter. Drop them down in the comment section below and I will answer all of your questions for you. Okay, article from CNBC says UK headline inflation rate drops sharply to 6.8% in July, in line with the Dow. I won't say the Dow Jones. This is what happens when you only look at DXY. In line with the expectations, right? It says here the headline CPI reading was in line with consensus forecast amongst economists polled by Reuters and follow a cooler than expected 7.9% figure of June. It says your core inflation, which excludes volatile energy, food and alcohol and tobacco prices stayed at 6.9. Should probably stay there. The tobacco prices unchanged from June and slightly above consensus forecast of 6.8. It says here UK headline inflation cooled sharply in July to an annual 6.8%. Well done. We just need some of that stuff to come to South Africa because we're already forecasting another massive petrol increase in South Africa, guys. So watch out for that. Also, it says on a monthly basis, the headline CPI decreased by 0.4 versus the consensus of a 0.5. I don't know why they were looking it for it to go higher, because you're supposed to expect your country to do better. But now that we obviously have that, right? So we know now that inflation came down. We're going to use the same approach that we would use on the dollar index. And if you've been here long enough, you obviously know when inflation cools down, that basically means that they are less likely to hike the interest rates for the GBP, and that means we can expect the GBP, the GBP currency to basically decrease in value, because investors tend to invest in currencies which has got a higher interest rate. Now, if you've never seen this before, this is basically the GBP currency. You've heard about GBP USD, you've heard about DXY. This is basically like GBP XY. So this is the British pound currency, or the British pound index. We look at this the same way. So if we look at this one over here, which is the dollar index, we look at it the same way over here. If we expect the dollar index to increase in value, we're basically saying that every currency that trades against the dollar index is going to decrease in value. We're going to apply the same method here. If we expect the British pound to increase in value, by definition, we expect the GBP, USD, Euro GBP, all of these currencies to decrease in value. In this case, we do expect the pound to weaken because I almost said the Feds, but because they are less likely to continue to hike. The BOE, the Bank of England, is less likely to hike those interest rates. Now, at the back of my eyes catching this move over here. What we do have here, I'm going to start on the weekly time frame. You can see obviously the market has got the potential of printing what's known as a head and shoulders pattern. Now, a head and shoulders pattern is obviously considered a bearish pattern from a technical perspective. Now, one thing to be very careful of that we have over here is to obviously make sure that, you know, here we've got the market had broken above resistance, came back to test it as support. We've got another green candle. Now, because we're looking for a bearish outlook over here, we have to go on the daily time frame. And one thing I've realized on the daily was we had a market that was basically just trading sideways, as you can see over here. Now, what we have to do in a situation like this, as you guys know, if you've been here long enough already, you obviously know that with sideways moving markets, we need to wait for a clear break. Now, basically what this would look like is we would need to wait for a clear break below the structure, seeing that we are waiting for the pound to get weaker, and then from there we can then start looking for those selling opportunities or buying opportunities in the market. So what does this mean? I'll give you guys an example if you still, you know, if you might be a little puzzled. This is just one example. If you look at a currency like GBP CAD, right, we're basically saying that, you know, if we in this situation, we're saying that the GBP is going to get weaker against the CAD. So what this means is that your outlook for GBP CAD would be bearish over here. So that means you'll be looking for selling opportunities over here. If we were anticipating a buy for GBP, something like that, then you would be looking for buys on GBP CAD. So you're basically looking at the first currency over here, and we're saying that we expect this to get weaker. So in this case, we're not looking for buys, but we are looking for sells. Now, this method will apply to will apply to anything that has got the GBP name in it, GBP USD. You know, in this case it's Euro GBP, so we'll be looking for buys because we're trading the Euro against the GBP there as well. So you can go out there, look at any GBP currency, and you can start looking for that selling opportunities once we get a break below structure over here. That is it from my side. Thank you for your time. If you enjoyed the video, smash that subscribe button as well. Thank you for your time, and as always, cheers for ears.